So today we're going to take a look at a scenario where civilization starts over. We're now on episode 5 of the series, and in the last episode we saw the formation of this African country down below. We also saw the Egyptian country and the Lime team claim more of Arabia, and we saw like a civil war thing happen over here. I can't remember if that was episode 3 or episode 4, but whatever. We saw the formation of 4 new countries over here. This Russian country, this Crimean country, this Moldovan country, and this like Kazakh country thing. We also saw a war happen in Great Britain, and that saw the Coral team getting fully kicked out of the mainland, well, almost, and this country losing a lot of its land. And we also saw a unification take place between the pink country, the pink French country, and the lime green Italian country. So yeah, let's get started. First off, I have a thing to announce. Remember the green team has said this, it's like a one-sided union? Well, it no longer has dual capitals. Instead, it's gonna put a brand new capital that doesn't consist of any of the old ones. Instead, it's gonna be planted right here. Boom. Well, boom. So yeah, the green team is no longer a union. It's now just the green team empire, as I would call it. And this country will gonna do the same thing. They're gonna remove one of the capitals, both capitals, and they're gonna make a new one. The new one, which being right here. The intersection of these 5 provinces. So yeah, that's about it for capitals. Now let's see Turkey, aka Anatolia, get filled up. So the Lime team, this country, yeah, here. Now first of all, they're gonna decide to expand into all of the areas here, and start to explore more and colonize more of Anatolia. And the brown team, in seeing this, is gonna be quick to claim more of Anatolia. And they're gonna claim more of Anatolia, and all the countries around realize, oh, this is now a race. Is to get all of Turkey, if it would be named that in this universe. Yeah, the green team is gonna push into Anatolia and capture more of the northern coast. This gray country is gonna claim more of this and this. Oh, come on, wrong layer. They're gonna start to claim more of this and a little bit of this, and they basically cut off this country. And this country is really upset about that, but cry about it, says the gray country. Meanwhile, the Lime team, they are really fast because they basically nearly come to the Black Sea, and they basically now encompass all of the Aegean coast thing. And then groups from all of these countries decide, you know what? We're done with all of you. We are just gonna do our own thing now. So yeah, a new pink country gets formed over here. Yeah, this country's probably gonna be very prone to invasions by specifically one of the powers. So yeah, lastly, the line team just claims this and this, and boom, the gray team don't get anything else but the brown team, well, the brown team to get all of this as well. And you probably already know, but the rest goes to the green team. Woohoo! The imperialist Roman Empire thing. Woohoo! They're expanding. Yeah. So the capitals for these guys are gonna be right on the coast of the Black Sea, which is gonna be right here. Well, no, I'm not trying to move the capital of this country. It's gonna be right here, and I'll draw the provinces later. Okay, hey, let's check up on the Balkans. Let's see what that looks like. So, first of all this probably does not look like this anymore. It probably has like all of this explored. They basically conquered all of the Carpathian Mountains, so cool for them, I guess. So yeah, all of this is discovered, and the green team is gonna make the first move, and basically just claim most of this. Whoa. I have no idea what just happened, but let's just act like that never happened. But yeah, the Balkan areas, they don't look like this anymore. They look like this now. I seriously don't know what happened earlier. But the green team, being the land gobblers they are basically just claimed all of this. And the green team is starting to stretch out really fast. And wow, these borders are ugly. And the green team is not going to claim anything else because from history, if you get really big way too fast, you'll end up like the Alexandrian Empire, which basically means you like collapse and stuff. The purple team, seeing this as an opportunity, will basically claim all of this, which is a whole lot of land. So, boom. The green team are gonna expand their puppet state to now and to be a bit bigger. Straight lines. Wow. You're very original, green team. I mean, you're so original. You're fantastic. Not. And now I gotta expand. Now I gotta expand this territory. So, this is not fun at all. So yeah, that's basically what the Balkans look like on the west side, the northwest side for now. And I also gotta do the outline here as well. Why am I doing this like Eddie's Pro? Well, existential crisis later. So yeah, this puppet state expands. Woohoo! This is like really awkward and stuff, I know. This is probably one of the worst episodes, but y'all can suck it. That was a joke. Now, the Bulgarian and this Moldavian country are gonna have a dispute. The Bulgarian country wants these lands, but the Moldavian country, they want these lands. See an overlapping claim. First off, the areas that are not, you know, uh, intertwined, that looks like that. But what now? This area is something that y'all cannot agree upon, and the Moldavian country is gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in, and that's what they do. And the Bulgarian country is gonna see this, and they're gonna be like, war. So yeah, the Bulgarian country just declared war on the Moldavian country, and Bulgarian and forces they start to move into Moldavian team territory. They basically just get all of the lands they claim, and now they try to spearhead over to the capital of this country. But this country are actually really strong for how new they are, and they managed to encircle all the Bulgarian forces, and these Bulgarian forces surrender, and now they're getting pushed back. That's not good. Oh no, that's not good. So basically, the leader of the Bulgarian team just had a fallout. The people were so embarrassed by this that they just threw the leader out of their office, and they're basically like, "Let's, you know what? You can just take what you want." Seriously, the Bulgarian people are embarrassed by his leader. So yeah, the Moldavian country is basically just gonna like annex all of this. They decide not to annex the more populated areas because they don't want to embarrass the Bulgarian country even more. But yeah, that happens, and then the Bulgarian country is gonna lay low for a while. They're pretty embarrassed about what happened, and they decide to move their capital. Oh, to whoa! They decide to move their capital to the more densely populated areas. So yeah, the Bulgarian team got heavily embarrassed, and the green team is like, really? Did you seriously just let that happen? And the Bulgarian country doesn't want to talk about it. And not talk about it is what they do. And also, this country, they like annexed this. Boom. So yeah, the Bulgarian country, everyone was like, did you really lose that war? And like I said, they don't want to talk about it. So yeah, let's move on to the Russian country. Like, what are they gonna do? Well, there was awkward silence there for a moment, but the Russian country is gonna demand that the Crimean country is gonna demand that they give them these lands. So yeah, that's basically disputed territory now. You can see what that looks like without provinces. So yeah, the Russian country wants this, and the Crimean country is like, hell no. So yeah, there's a dispute right there. And they're also gonna tell this country, hey, we should have these provinces. Oh no, and although this guy hates this guy, they're gonna agree to this because they are not in the state to fight a war right now. So yeah, they basically just lost their beginner areas. Good job, purplish team. And since this Crimean country won't budge, you can probably tell what that means. War! And the Crimean country, although they are fairly strong, they have no chance against the Russian team. And the Russian team basically just blitzkrieg through all the Crimean territory, and they capture the capital within seconds, and basically cut off this immediately. And this country is gonna and yet the Crimean country surrenders. So yeah, let's take a look at the peace treaty. So yeah, the Crimean country is gonna get royally screwed by this. But the Russian country, they annex all of this. So yeah, the Crimean country is now royally screwed. Because look at this. I'm gonna turn off the provinces for a moment. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. You just lost lots of your country. And oh, those provinces joined up with the purple-ish team. So yeah, that's not good. But while the Russian country was focused on the war, or these provinces is want to join up with the brown team, specifically these provinces. Well, not all of these. Basically, these provinces specifically. These provinces are like mountain provinces, and the brown team can handle mountainous regions better than this guy can. And so they basically just integrate themselves into the brown team, and the Russian country's like, whoa, 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 hey, don't do this, come back, please. And they're like, no. And these provinces down below, all they decide to join up with the Cyan team. So yeah, the Cyan team just gets all of that. Now these borders are gonna look really ugly. Ugh, what the heck is that? It looks like the brown team has an infection. Now let's move on to here. We're gonna see the orange team mobilize for something. And what are they gonna mobilize for? Well, you might say that they're mobilized to invade the Catalonian country, but no, that's not what they're gonna do. They're gonna in fact invade the yellow team. And the yellow team are gonna be like, dude, really? You have no chance against us. Like, seriously, stop trying. And the orange team, they have an amazing leader. Their leader is a strategist and a very good strategist, like an amazing general. So yeah, uh, the yellow team leader is gonna be like, okay, man, crush this, and they basically just go for the capital immediately, and that's what the orange team leader wants. They want the yellow team to think they were focusing on the capital, but no, they're gonna act flank the army here, and the army is gonna be like, hey, can we live, please? And they're like, no. So this army surrenders. Now the yellow team is gonna be like, are we seriously losing to the orange team? And losing you are, because the red team is gonna be like, Are you serious, bro? So yeah, the yellow team is losing to a fairly new country, and they basically spearhead towards the capital. But that's what the orange team wants you to think. No, they are going for every major city first. There's one right here and one right here. Now the capital is surrounded. Now the armies were here, and they basically just get the capital from behind and have this this army surrounded. And the yellow team surrenders to a country that did not exist 2 episodes ago. So yeah, that's embarrassing for them. Now let's take a look at what the peace treaty looks like. And trust me, it's not gonna be pretty for the yellow team. Wow. Dang. Holy. So yeah, the orange team basically claims all of this. The orange team, wanting to improve relations with the red team, is gonna let some provinces break off to the red team that they want, and oh, they did not expect that many provinces is wanting to break off to the red team, but the red team is like, thanks for that. And the orange team was like, don't mention it. Like, seriously, don't mention it. And the yellow team, they are gonna basically just run away. Run away to where? They're gonna run away to Sardinia. And now the yellow team is not gonna be called the yellow team anymore. In fact, they are gonna be called the Sardinia now. It probably lead to the green team's downfall. If they have a downfall, not trying to spoil anything. So, let's get our our update. What has happened here? Well, there's a rebellion over in the dark blue team. This rebellion is gonna be this limeish color. So yeah, these provinces over here are gonna break off from the on the blue team. And the blue team is gonna be like, bruh, really? Can you stop this? This you're literally cutting off some of our land. Bro, how many of you want to join this stupid country? Whoa, that's not what I wanted to happen. All it takes is one little pixel. Yeah, the line team claims all of that, and Scotland is gonna basically just annex all of this. And this part of the dark blue team is now separated from the original government. So they are basically gonna be like, well, we're just gonna do our own thing, and do their own thing is what they do. Well, and then the east provinces down below, they join the Welsh country. So yeah, now the blue team just had a fallout. And now let's take a look at what the capitals of these guys would look like. So, boom, boom, and boom. And there are now plenty of countries in the United Kingdom. And yeah, that'll basically do it for this episode of What If Civilization Started Over. Please leave a like and subscribe. Smash that notification bell. Smash the like button. Smash the sub button. And I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.